Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you episode 69 of my brand new Comics Haul series. This is a series where each and every week when I head on down to my local comic shop and pick up all the new releases for that week, I show you guys every issue I got and I tell you a little bit about every single issue. Here's a stack for this week, only 4 issues. I'm going to get this bag out of the way now that we've got the stack out of the bag. And let's roll that intro. Make sure to stick around. After the intro, I'm going to tell you guys about a special channel announcement about these upcoming few weeks. Like I said, guys, there's going to be a couple of important changes that are going to be happening to the channel over these next few weeks. For the next 3 weeks, my channel is going to be away on a road trip, but don't worry, the content will keep on coming out. Some of you guys who are long-term viewers of the channel know that in the past, when I've been away, I've done this series called Comics on the Road. So I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to film 3 different episodes, hopefully, which will be coming out every Sunday. I obviously won't be able to bring you guys my new Comics Haul series. All of my comics will be waiting for me back home. I'll be away, but I will be putting out these pre-recorded videos that I've already recorded all 3 episodes of. Those will also be coming out on Wednesday. It's going to be called Top Comics, and it's basically just the same thing as New Comics Haul, except I show you guys the books I'm getting digitally, and I also talk about some of the most important other releases that are coming out that week. So I've got 3 of those episodes, hopefully 3 Comics on the Road episodes. I'll be keeping up, posting 2 times a week, and hopefully you guys will tune in. But now that we've got all those announcements out of the way, let's get right into the new releases that came out this week for June 1st's new comic book day. One from Image Comics that I'll start off with. It's my most anticipated issue of the week, and that's The Closet #1. This is a brand new miniseries. I think it's only going to be 3 issues as far as I know. Written by James Tynion IV, probably the biggest name in independent comics right now. Writer of Something is Killing the Children, Department of Truth, but lately he's had his own Substack, which is just this new digital comics platform. A bunch of different creators, big name creators, were given big deals to join Substack and have their own page where they publish comics digitally, but a lot of those same creators also want to put out this work physically. But from what I know about this series, basically we just know that it's a horror series about a closet. That's really all you need to know. Sounds pretty generic, but I have heard this actually weaves in with like family issues that this kid on the main cover is experiencing that kind of like are metaphorically symbolizing what's actually going on with this creature that's hiding in the closet. Can't wait to read this book. If you guys grab this, let me know what you thought of it down in the comment section below. That's The Closet #1 of 3. Alright guys, now that we've got the pick of the week out of the way, let's jump right into Marvel Comics. You guys know they're my favorite comics publisher. I've got 3 different releases I ended up grabbing from them that came out this week. Like I said, not too big of a week, but let's jump right into this one. It's a pretty big release, honestly. This is Miles Morales Spider-Man, issue number 38, Empire of the Spider Part 1. So Marvel's been previewing this for a while. They've really been hyping up this new story arc of Miles. Basically, these last couple issues, we've had Miles with his new costume he's had for a few issues at this point. He's been going through the multiverse with his clone brother Shift, but now they've come across this alternate reality where Selim, who's Miles' other clone brother who turned out to be evil in that whole clone conspiracy arc that they had going on around like issue 25 of the series. This is a universe where he won against Miles. Miles is dead in this universe. Genki is leading, his best friend Genki is like older and leading a revolution against Selim. Man, this seems really interesting. Although I'm not the biggest fan of multiverse stories, I think that Saladin Ahmed can pull it off, especially because Miles does work pretty well in alternate universes. It's Miles Morales Spider-Man number 38. Alright guys, next up from Marvel Comics, I've got Ghost Rider number 3. It's been a minute since the second issue of this series came out. That's probably due to a bunch of different publication issues that Marvel has been having lately, due to, I think, the paper quality, just a shortage in paper. There's a lot of shortages in the market right now in the world in general, so Marvel is really having to deal with it. I haven't heard anything about DC pushing back any of their titles like Marvel has been. Basically, in the first issue, we had this kind of like one-off story where we saw that Johnny Blaze has suddenly found himself in this like perfect town where he has children, where he has a wife, and then suddenly he realizes that he's in a dream. It all comes down around him, and it turns out that someone has been manipulating his mind and was creating this false reality within it, and now he's just trying to investigate what was going on. Issue number 2, we had another kind of one-off story where there's like some creepy guy who owned a hotel, and he would kill the people that lived there. I don't remember too much because, like I said, it's been at least a couple months since number 2 came out. This new Ghost Rider run, though, has been really surprising so far, in my opinion. But that's Ghost Rider number 3. Can't wait to read this one. Alright guys, thank you so much to anyone who stuck around all the way till this point in the video, I've only got one more issue to show you guys, and it is from Marvel Comics. This week, we've got Alien number 12. Technically, this is the last issue of this current Alien volume, but next month we have an Alien annual coming out, which is going back to that whole Gabriel Cruz story that they started in the first arc of this book. So far, though, for the second arc, we've had this new story about these people called the Spinners. They're these, immigrants, I guess, who came to this planet. They were working for Weyland-Yutani. They made, agriculture on it, and made it a livable environment for themselves. But since then, they've been fighting to make the planet just for themselves and completely break off from Weyland-Yutani. It seemed like they were going to get that dream that they wanted to live in this civilization by themselves, but then suddenly Weyland-Yutani crash-landed this ship that had a bunch of xenomorphs on it, and they've been attacking the population since then. There's a bunch of different twists and turns that have happened in this arc. To be honest, Alien has been dropping off a little bit for me, in my opinion. It's not quite as enjoyable as it was at the beginning, just because they're continuing on with these familiar Alien tropes. There's not anything that new to the game. I guess that's mostly what people want from a series like this, but we'll see how this wraps up. I'm excited to see what the new Alien run has in store, but yeah, that's Alien number 12. Well, alright then, that was every single one of the brand new issues that I ended up picking up for New Comic Book Day this week. Like I said, things will be a little bit different these next 3 weeks, so make sure to look out for my top comic series with those pre-recorded videos coming out every Wednesday. That's going to be the replacement for my new Comics Haul series, and also make sure to look out for those Comics on the Road episodes. Let me know what you guys picked up this week, though, down in the comment section below. Which was your favorite issue of the week if you already read them, or which was just your most anticipated if you haven't yet? Can't wait to read The Closet number 1. That's definitely the standout book of the week for me. Also, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. You can also hit the notifications bell, and you'll be notified every single time I post a new video if you don't want to miss any. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.